I said in my last video that Spielberg has two types of movies, fun blockbuster and serious Oscar film. Empire of the Sun is sort of like a mix of the two. While leaning more towards the serious Oscar film, it does have some of that childlike wonder that you see in a lot of his fun movies. During World War II, a young English boy named Jamie Graham, played by Christian Bale, is with his family in the Shanghai International Settlement. However, after the Japanese invade, he is separated from his family and forced to survive on the streets. He meets a man named Basie, played by John Malkovich, but the two are captured and sent to an internment camp. There they struggle to wait out the war as Jamie has an interest in Japanese fighter planes. Like The Color Purple, this movie is really long, but unlike The Color Purple, it isn't always a complete downer until the end. The aspect that really makes this movie work at all is Christian Bale as Jamie. If he failed or even was average, the movie would have flopped, but he does such a fantastic job that he uplifts the entire film. Don't get me wrong, the rest of the cast is good too, but Bale's the stand-up performance. He's great at the beginning when he's a spoiled little brat, and he's good at the end when he's basically been through hell. Some of the scenes were actually shot in Shanghai, with this being the first Western film China would allow film there, but they only had 21 days to do it, so the fact that this movie is as good as it is with these production troubles speaks volumes. Spielberg said that the movie was about the death of childhood, which I guess I can see is basically taken and forced to grow up. The only thing from his childhood that he can hold on to still is his love of flight. The movie does have a bit of a sense of humor, and I like that it doesn't portray all the Japanese as just soulless evil people. If there are any problems, it's because the movie was trimmed down. Despite running at about 150 minutes, there was a lot cut from the movie, and some parts just feel underdeveloped, like Miranda Richardson's character, or Paul McGann, or Robert Stevens' parts were all significantly trimmed down. But again, Christian Bale just carries this movie with a little help from Malkovich. I really like it, certainly one of Spielberg's most underrated movies. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I like it about as much as The Color Purple, but this one has a bit more rewatch value. So after two more serious movies, I think it's time to get back to the straight blockbuster entertainment. How do we do that? With the greatest Indiana Jones movie of all time, of course. See you then.